Hello, my name is Melissa Power and welcome to my channel. Let's get started. Hands nice and wide on the side of the bars, shoulders back, chin up, eyes up. First things first, we are going to find our RPM, our revolutions per minute. How many times your legs are going round on the bike every 60 seconds. Right now we are riding at 83 on the cadence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So your RPM always matches your BPM. So we're just matching our feet to the beat as we do every week. We've already started with the rhymes. Here we go, team. 83, your cadence. Finding that first. If you've got a screen, you'll be able to see it on the screen. If you don't, it doesn't matter at all. Second thing I want to talk about is your intensity, how hard we are working throughout the class. Right now we are at a 6 out of 10 effort. So what I want you to do is adjust your resistance until you feel that 6 out of 10 intensity. I'm not talking about specific gears or levels, we're all on different bikes. So we just add on as much as it takes you to find that 6 out of 10 effort. And we're gonna hold it here. Take a deep breath in. Big exhale. Now, I talk about saddle height quite a lot and how important having your saddle high that you can almost straighten your leg is. What I want to talk a little bit about today is handlebar height. Now, especially if you're new to indoor cycling, it's important to have the bars quite high. In these classes, we're out the saddle for at least 50% of the class. We don't need to be aerodynamic. We're not trying to simulate road racing, we're trying to really keep the core tight. So if you put your bars low and you're finding that you're having to hunch over a bit, my advice is to take them a little higher. It will really help with that core support. Any back pain that you might get riding, it will really help to eliminate that as well. Hands nice and light, so if you feel like your bars are a bit low, just take them up a little bit. Right, my friend, if you've got a screen, you'll be able to see something that says watt output. That's your measure of power. The higher that number, the harder we're riding. So what I want you to do is add on a little bit of resistance for me and take your intensity to a 7 out of 10. Take it away. So you should see that watt output slightly increase on the screen. Feeling that 7 out of 10. We're going to hold it here for 20 seconds. Today's class, as always, a mixture of rhythm and power. The power tracks where we hit the higher intensities, where we put the harder work in. The rhythm tracks, active recovery either side. We keep the body moving, we keep the heart rate high, but we reduce the load on the legs. Take that resistance back down. We are going to go to a 6.5 out of 10 effort by lifting out the saddle and taking it into our first rhythm track. 74 is your cadence here. 6.5 your effort. So first things first, we found the RPM. Then adjust that resistance until you feel that 6.5. It should feel light on the legs. A lot of the intensity in rhythm comes from the higher cadence and the movement that we bring into it. So first things first, let's find a leading leg. 1. Could be your right, could be your left, whichever leg is on the beat. We go. 1. And we're gonna drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Here we go. Down and up. Now, a press up on the bike, not doing anything for upper body. It's still focusing on the lower body work. So you want to keep your body weight back and tiny little movement. The movement is here to keep the heart rate high. Hold it nice and steady. Getting ready to go again. We're staying with that 4 count press. Nothing more complicated than that. So, really think about the leading leg. That one is in charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. Hands high on the bars. If you see my thumbs are inside, fingers on the outside, up. Drop it 1. Push it up. Hips back. Breathe in and out, nice and steady. 4, 3, 2, and hold it here, just ride. We're back in the saddle after this. You should be feeling warmer now. Heart rate should be up a little bit, but still nice and light on those legs. All right, my friends, One more set. And then we take a seat. 4. Bring that leg in. Wait for it. We're going to drop for that 4. And up. And drop. And up. Yeah, he's saying levy and brick. I don't actually know what that is. Down. I was like, is this something all the cool kids are saying? If you know what levy and brick means. Does everyone know what levy and brick means except for me? Or is it just a made up thing? Drop it down, take it up, and take your seat. Here we go. Right, my friends, our first power track. 80 is the cadence. We are starting with a 6 out of 10 effort. You might remember this song. I think it was big in lockdown. There is very few occasions in the year that I can play this due to the subject matter, but I think I have absolutely nailed it. You'll know what I mean if you listen to the lyrics. 6 out of 10, 80 on your cadence. Now 80, a little bit lower than a lot of our seated power tracks, so you might find that you need a little bit more resistance. Middle of June, heat waves. Hey, hey, always thinking, getting ready to add on enough resistance to take you to 8 out of 10 in 4, 3, 2, 20 seconds. We go up. First power track, you know if you're a regular rider, we are just introducing our legs and our lungs to those slightly higher intensities. You're never going to see those 10s. We're just not ready for it. 3, 2, 1. Very short recovery though now. We're going to go straight back up in 4, 3, 2, back up to your 8. So we're adding on that resistance and bringing the knees into your chest. Nice and steady. Only 20 seconds. Coming into the end of this interval. 4, 3, 2, and back to your 6. We're going up, down, up, down. Get ready. 20 seconds again. 4, 3, 2, and take it up. 20 seconds here. 8 out of 10 should feel hard. Not very hard, but for the first time, we're really feeling this in the legs. You're having to make a concerted effort to push those legs down and pull up. Staying at that 80, tempting to want to increase the cadence. 3, 2, and take it down. 6 out of 10. One more to go. Probably still feeling quite out of breath in between these intervals because there isn't that long to recover. Your last interval, we're going for 30 seconds. 8 out of 10 effort. Wait for it. You've still got 10 seconds. 8 out of 10, 80 on the cadence. We go in 4, 3, 2, 1, take it up. Resistance up. Control the RPM. 80, feeling low. Real temptation to want to go to 85 or 86, whereas where we sit quite naturally in the saddle. So having to maybe put that little bit extra resistance on to hold us at 80. Last 8. Hands wide on those bars, shoulders back. 4 more, give me 3, 2, and time. We are straight back out the saddle. 76 your cadence, 6.5 your effort. 2 tracks now back to back, standing up. If you're a regular rider, we're gonna try and go straight from one to the other. 76 the cadence, 6.5 is your effort. Simple move here. We're going to transfer the power from the front of the leg, the quad, to the back of the leg, the hamstring, by pushing back like this, and then riding. So if this is your ride position, find the leading leg. We're not coming forward, it's back, and then just ride. In a 4, 3, 8 counts back. We take it 8. Arms go straight, ride. 6, 7, and back. And ride. Take it back. 5, 6, 7, and ride. One more time. Back. 5, 6, 7, and ride. And hold it here. I've done the most British thing ever and put 2 songs back to back about the weather. I mean, I'll be honest with you, everyone's like, oh, Brits are obsessed by the weather. We really are. We really are. Also, I have definitely reached a certain age. It rained yesterday for the first time in a while. I was like, oh, lovely. The plants desperately need it. They did, they really did. We're going to take it back. 4, and ride. 4, and ride. Back, and up. Back, and up. 4, 3, 2, and hold it here. I don't really think I have got very green fingers. I bought Chris behind the curtain some flamingo trees for his birthday last year. I mean, he's not an avid gardener, I just thought they'd look nice. And I have pruned them back far too far, and the squirrels keep eating them. None of it's going well in the garden. If anyone is a keen gardener and has any tips, I am all ears. We have one more round. Leading leg. Remember, we're going to try and stay standing out of this into power. Here we go, my friends. Back for 4, ride for 4. Back and ride. 1, 2, 3, 4, hop. Back. Hands nice and light. Breathe in and up. 6 more. Chin up, looking forward. 4, 3, 2, and hold it here. We are dropping your RPM by 3. 73, the cadence. 3 30-second intervals. Your starting intensity, 6 out of 10. We're going to go to 9 out of 10 now. I was about to say clock the cadence. Then I realised I'm not Gen Z and I can't get away with that. 73, observe the RPM. It's quite high for power, so to reach that 9 out of 10, you're not going to need tons of resistance, especially because we have 3 intervals close together. Get ready. Now you know you're prepared. We're aiming for the same resistance every interval. In a 4, 3, 30 seconds. Up. Oh, there we go. Drive down. Center of the foot goes down. Slightly pointed with that toe. Hips back, core tight. 8, 7. Getting ready to bring it back down to your 6 in 4, 3, and take it back down. 6 out of 10. Remember the resistance that you got to. We want to try and hit that same resistance for our second and third intervals. 9 out of 10 should feel very hard. Get ready. 4, 3, 2, and take it away. Back up to your 9 out of 10. Look at the RPM. Listen to the beat if you haven't got a screen. That is the non-negotiable. I've programmed this track at 73 for a reason. We have got lower cadences later in the class, but I am looking 2, 1 resistance down. For us to use our fitness, our aerobic and our anaerobic fitness in this. This is lungs over legs. Later on today, oh, we've got some absolute bops coming up, by the way. we'll be looking at the legs. We'll also be using them. I was just going to ask you to sit and look at your legs for 3 minutes. Here we go. 3, 2, and take it away. 9 out of 10, 73 RPM, 30 seconds on the clock, then we are back into the saddle, back into rhythm, breathing through the mouth. This is tough stuff, very hard, especially this third interval. 6, and again, 4, shoulders down, 3, 2, 1, and take a seat. What a start. This is a start. Over a third of the way in. Cheers. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, at the end of the right. Roll the shoulders back. Hands nice and light on the bars. We have 2 tracks now. Both mainly in the saddle. So, jumps track here, a little bit of rhythm, and then we're going to take it into a seated climb. 92 the cadence. This means a light resistance. We're going to be standing up. It will look like this. Up and down. This is a tough move, especially if you're new to this, and it's a high cadence. So what I want you to do, find the RPM, find the leading leg in the saddle. When you stand, hands are very light, and think about bounce, bounce, drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. When I come up, I'm not coming forward, it's just a lift. Almost think about trying to push yourself back over the saddle. You won't go back, but we won't go forward. And what we want to do always is protect the knees. Drop, up, and down. Breathe out when you stand. Tough on the heart rate here, light on the legs. Drop, up, drop, and stop, just right. We're going to do that just once more. You can feel, even on the low resistance, you're out of breath. The programming in these classes is designed to test all those different zones that we work in different ways. Some of the ways of working you'll find harder than others. This is very breathy, very gassy. Get ready. You got more recovery. If you're finding these impossible, please do not worry at all. They take a lot of practice. And sometimes you might just think, oh, this one's not for me. Just stay in the saddle, but add on a little bit more resistance. Get ready. 4, 3, 2, up, drop. We have 30 seconds to the end. And drop. Up and down. Little bounce, drop. Hands light at the side of the bars. Taking them at the side really engages the obliques, the side of the abs, and that gives you a lot more support. Up. 8 more. Shoulders back, chin up, look up. Like you're being pulled up and back by a piece of string. Up, up, and take a seat. Sip of water. Roll it back again if you need to. Hands on the lower back for a second. We find that when we're in that saddle and we're over, you can get quite hunched. Okay, we are going back again to that early 80s on the cadence. Focus on the legs here and the lungs. So this is a really nice RPM for a climb, allowing you to put on a little bit more resistance than you might do normally at 85 or 86. 7 out of 10, our starting intensity. We are ready. We are pretty much halfway through. That means we're ready for the big 10. We're only going to be hitting 10 for 30 seconds at the end of the song. The song is 2.5 minutes from now. We're going to go 7 to 10 out of 10. I will give you your timing so you can pace yourself the whole way through. 3 resistance increases over the next 2 minutes. Getting ready for your 8 out of 10. 4, 3, 2, and up. Now we can really focus on our pedal stroke, on that control, on thinking about, are we actually at the intensities that I've said? 8 out of 10, you should feel the lactic acid building up in the legs. The next 1 minute 45 should feel like a big effort. If at any point you drop cadence, you can't hold the beat, stop adding on resistance. We've got another 20 seconds at 8 out of 10 before we head up into those higher intensities, our anaerobic zone. We ready? In 3, 2, this is 9 out of 10. So it's not all out effort, but it is very hard. 1 minute on the clock. Remember what I said? You're only holding your 10 out of 10 for the last 30 seconds. Breathing through the mouth, elbows off the bars. So we don't want to do this. We're indoor cycling, which means we don't need to be aerodynamic. And when you collapse on the bars, your core collapses. We need the core to be engaged in order to get the power from the abdominals down to the legs. So hold strong, hands wide, push the bars away. 4, 3, 2, here we go. 10 out of 10. Don't increase the RPM. Stay steady at 82. Really slamming those legs down. You shouldn't be able to get above 82. Breathe through the mouth, shut your eyes if you need to. 10 seconds, team, come on. Knees straight ahead. Last big push, hold it. 3, 2, and time. That was a tough climb. We have 2 minutes out the saddle. Slightly higher cadence now of 77. Join me as soon as you can. I know you're knackered after that climb, but the aim of these rhythm tracks is that we recover actively. So you are still recovering, but the way that we increase your aerobic fitness is by active recovery, not static recovery. So we're moving through it, keeping that base aerobic level nice and consistent. 77, 6.5 the effort, 1.5 minutes here. Find the leading leg. A little bit of a tougher cadence at 77. 1, 1, get ready. We're gonna go up. 6, 7, and right. 6, 7, take it up. Nice, easy move, right. Should be still feeling very out of breath from that climb, but we're trying to ride out the lactic acid here. Up, 5, 6, 7, and right. And again. Up, 5, 6, 7, and hold it here. Less than a minute to go. Again, we are moving into another standing power track. So challenge there. For those that want to stay up with me, I move straight into the next power track. Find that leg. This time we go 4, 3, 2, 1, drop. 4, drop, we love a bit of autotune. Up, drop, up, down, and up. Nice and light with the hands, don't grip the bars. But equally, we don't want to splay them. Core tight. Up, drop, up, and can you hold it here? We're going to drop the cadence. 68. 6 out of 10 effort. Again, short intervals. 3 25-second intervals. 68 the cadence. 6 out of 10 effort. Let me tell you what's going to happen. This is bringing back memories for a lot of people. 7 out of 10 your first interval, 8 out of 10 your second, and 10 out of 10 your third. We always return to 6 out of 10 effort. So first interval, literally just adding on a bit of resistance, taking us to that 7 out of 10. You should still be able to sing along. Get ready. 4, 3, 2. Let's go. If you're by yourself, you can 100% sing along. You can definitely, maybe if you're doing this in a gym, sing along a little bit. It's quieter. 4 more. Actually don't, just belt it out. Everybody will love it. 3, 2, 1, and back down to that 6 out of 10. Now again, just like that track we had earlier, your intervals are quite close together. So your resistance might not be as high as you'd normally take it for an 8 or a 10, due to the brevity of the recovery. Ready? Let's go. 8 out of 10. Hop. Hips back. 1 minute 15 on the clock, and we've still got 225 intervals to do. Halfway. Pull the legs up. 8, 6, and again, 4 more. 3, 2, drop that resistance, 6 out of 10. Okay, so last interval, 10 out of 10 effort. So basically the highest resistance you can hold, having already done it twice at 7 and 8 out of 10. Get ready. 15 seconds, breathe. 10 out of 10, big, big finish. We go. 4, 3, 2, take it away. Resistance up, slam the legs down. 68 is a great cadence for this, not too high, not too low. Finding that combination of resistance and RPM to find that really, really hard. 10 out of 10, you've got 10 seconds. Shoulders back. Pointing the toes on the down pedal. 3, 2, 1, and take a seat, although we are back out the saddle very shortly. Ah, chew. Okay. 73 is your RPM. We're in the saddle for our next power track. Your recovery coming up very soon. 73, 6.5 the effort. I'll show you what we're going to do. Just like before, when you can get back out the saddle, finding that active recovery. Alrighty, my friends. Up, back. So, together, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it back and right. We go up, right, back, right, up, right, back, right, up, right, back, right, up. This is your last one. Right, back, right, and hold. You can't think about anything else at all. Don't think about what you're going to have for your lunch. I'm not thinking about what I'm going to have for my lunch. I found this delicious Bulgur wheat stuff in Sainsbury's. And I had it every day for lunch with loads of other stuff in it. Oh, it was beautiful. And I went back and it wasn't there. And I went back again and it wasn't there. And Chris behind the curtain I was in Sainsbury's a couple of weeks ago. And they finally had it back in stock and I saw it. I was like, they've got it! And this girl standing next up to us was like, I have never seen anyone so delighted by anything. She was like, genuinely, this has made my day that you are so happy. Guys, it's pretty good stuff. Right, I need to get out more back. right, up, right, back. But you know when you find a lunch you like and then you're like, I know I can have that every single day. Every single day for 4 months, and then it will be the worst thing I've ever had. Hold. I'm currently covering everything in tzatziki. 40 seconds, and then we are back in the saddle. Stay on that 73. Wait for it. Up, right, back, right, up, right. Hips back, core tight. Right, don't come forward. Up, right, back, right, and take a seat. Okay, drop the resistance for a second. Take a little sip of water. We are moving back, little theme of today's class, to that low 80 on the cadence. After this, you have recovery. So again, we're going to go 6-7, 6-8, 6-10, but we're doing it in the saddle at 82 RPM. You should be quite used now to this cadence. We've done it twice today, so you should have a measure of what you're doing with your resistance. We have 40 seconds on 3 intervals. What we're working on today in today's class, I feel like a children's TV presenter, is short recovery periods. 7 out of 10, take it away. 82, 7 out of 10. So the focus on those tricky recoveries, maintaining that 6 out of 10, preparing quickly for each interval. Knees into chest. Again, the temptation to want to increase the cadence is there, but we hold it at that 82. Getting ready to bring it back down. 2, and drop. Back down, 6 out of 10. Next up, 40 seconds, 8 out of 10. So we need more resistance, but I'm happy for it to be an easy 8. Knowing that you've got a big, big 10 out of 10 finish. Because we have recovery after this, we're going to go for a max effort 10. 8 out of 10. Elbows in. Sit back on the saddle. This is where you'll notice if your saddle is too low. Not being able to extend the leg fully at the bottom of the rotation will hinder your watt output. So to get the watt output comfortably high, you need that saddle high. Coming into the last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and take it back down, 6 out of 10. Right, my friends, this is a 10 out of 10 finish. If you want to, stand up for a second. 10 out of 10, 40 seconds, 82 RPM, before we take it into our recovery track. So we want to go and empty the tank here, knowing that you've got 2 minutes of very easy recovery. Take it away. So we're really having to slam these legs down now. Fighting to stay at 82. You shouldn't be able to add on any more resistance. Try if you can, then you weren't at 10 out of 10. If you underestimated yourself, try another gear, try another level, 21 seconds. Pull the legs up, push the bars away, elbows off the bars, stay strong through the core. 10 seconds, then we recover. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take that resistance down. Stand up for a second if you want to. And 80 is the cadence if you want it. 5 out of 10, take a deep breath in. We have got accelerations off the back of this. I hope you are having a lovely June, having a lovely summer. It's the King's birthday this weekend. Now, yes, we're obsessed with the weather, but we're not all obsessed with the King's birthday. I say this because Chris behind the curtain takes our toddler out every Saturday morning for a little adventure while I'm at work. And they went to Victoria and by mistake happened on a rehearsal for the Trooping of the Colour, which is what happens on the King's birthday. I don't actually know what it is. Does anyone know what it is? Should I know what it is? The entire Trooping of the Colour rehearsal, but without the crowds, without the tourists. And so it was like soldiers, military, swords, horses, police, trumpets, like the whole shebang, the whole, I think it was at Constitution Hill, was like, everything was stopped. Our toddler started doing something where she sees something she knows a song about, or you mention a word she knows a song about, she'll just go, sing it. So she said to Chris behind the curtain, they're standing next to a horse with this incredibly official soldier on it with a sword and everything, and she went, sing it, Daddy. So very quietly, Chris started going, Horsey, Horsey, don't you? And she's like, louder, Daddy! So Chris was standing there singing Horsey, Horsey to this soldier on horseback with our toddler merrily clapping along. And apparently, after, they're not allowed to do anything, they're not allowed to like interact or show anything, but he just gave Chris a decent nod. Sing it. Sometimes we don't know what she wants us to sing. Team, we're straight into accelerations. Let's go. 85, your RPM. Ignore the beat of the song for now. Give me a tough 7 out of 10. So you want to be below the beat, 15 RPM below the beat. Now, the RPM of the track is 100. We are going to accelerate to 100 RPM, which should take your intensity to 9 out of 10 effort. Only if you have it already at a good 7 out of 10. We're only accelerating by 15, so we need to have a tough starting intensity for this to make a difference. Try it. 100, nice and controlled. We don't want to do this. We want to stay splitting that power between both legs. Short accelerations, taking us to that 9 out of 10 effort. 3, 2, 1, slow the legs, leave the gear. Now we have 2 minutes on the clock from here. So it's a short track. We want to focus on a tough recovery. 7 out of 10, excuse me, is your effort. Might even, it should be a hard 7, easy 8. Again, we're going to accelerate to that 100 RPM. 30 seconds on the acceleration. If your legs are flying, please add on more resistance. If you can't get to 100, take off resistance. Take it away. We don't change resistance to find the difference in intensity, we change RPM. Only time we're doing this today. 100 should feel like a struggle, like you are overtaking someone up a hill. Hold it, keep it moving. A little bit longer this second one. Nearly there. Knees facing forward. You're going to want to take off a gear after this. Don't. Drop your RPM. You're less than a minute to go, 50 seconds. We have one final acceleration. If anybody wants a challenge, you've got something left in the tank. Watch the RPM doesn't drop too low here. 85 is where I want you. You can add on a little bit of resistance before we go. We go in 4, 3, 2, and take it away. Option to take it to a 10 out of 10 with a little extra resistance. 20 seconds. Push the bars away, drop the shoulders, relax the elbows. Elbows off the bars, core nice and tight. 10 seconds left. Make sure we've got up to that cadence, we're not dropping. 4 more. 3, 2, and you can drop that resistance down. We have 2 tracks left. And this is very short. 1:30 before we drop down to our lowest cadence for our final track. Now this is high. 80 is the RPM. If you struggle with this RPM, give it a go for as many pedals as you can hold it, and then take a seat. Very simple here, team. All I want you to do is hands high. We're not going to add in any movement. We are only here for 60 seconds. So all I want you to do is practice. We do this once a class normally, this higher RPM. It's a really good way of finding your aerobic zone with a light resistance. So think about bam, 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 leading leg. And in comparison, the next RPM is going to feel very low. Breathing, almost feeling a little bit like a jog. Control. Take a seat if you need. We only have 25 seconds left. Remember, sit down and then stand up and try again. 20 seconds. Elbows in. Hands high. 4 more. 3, 2, and start to slow the legs down. We have got an absolute bop to finish. To be fair, it could be anything from this intro. Oh, not anymore. You are welcome. 3 minutes on the clock to get from 7 to 10 out of 10. Let's take that resistance to our 7 out of 10. This is the original. Isn't this the song with the most cases of misheard lyrics ever? Trombolis. 2:40. We're going to control our breathing. So what I want you to do now, breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in, out. Now the starting resistance to give you 7 out of 10 is going to be high because it's only 65 RPM. Very low RPM, so to get the most out of this track, we need to have even a high starting resistance. 2 minutes on the clock, getting ready to give me 8 out of 10. Take it away, resistance up, 8 out of 10 on the effort. Still able to breathe through the nose. Now this is much more legs than lungs. I promised you it earlier. I am delivering. So your legs are going to tire fast. So we want to think about how efficient we can make the pedal stroke. When you're pushing and pulling, there's almost a feeling of weightlessness halfway there. I want you to see if you can get to that. Much easier, of course, if you're in cleats. And keep your body weight back. 9 out of 10, in. 4, 3, take it away. 1:20 on the clock. Now we're breathing through the mouth, starting to get a bit more aggressive with it. By the end of this track, you should be Romeo done. Nothing left at all. You might have to get a little bit lower. You might have to start really driving through the body like this. I know it's tough when you're by yourself, but really, really try and give me this true 10 out of 10. 45 seconds, I'm asking you for 10 for 30 of them. Get ready. We've had a fantastic class today, some tricky programming, lots of intervals. I know you're already knackered, but last 30 seconds, we go. 3, 2, resistance, up, up. 10 out of 10. Highest gear, highest level you can hold at this RPM for the next 20 seconds. Hold it. Now we need to really use that body weight, squeeze the core, hips back. Impossible to narrow along. 4 more. 3, 2, and take a seat. Ah. Hands on your lower back, take a deep breath in. What a finish. Team, well done. There's a lot going on in that class today. We've got a very short cool down track, but it's really important that you try and cool down for a little bit longer. As you know, if you've done this before, there's a stretch track coming up that you can do at the end of this. Thank you so much for joining me every week. I think I said this last week as well, but it's so important for us as a channel. If you can drop us a like, really, really massively helps the YouTube algorithm. So we'd massively appreciate that. And if you've enjoyed the class, we'd love it if you could subscribe as well. New class every Monday, 7 a.m. UK time. Thank you so much for today. You've done brilliantly. Have a lovely rest of your day. You can stretch here and you can subscribe here, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.